Until now we have discussed about the transistor logic, CMOS and ECL logics. We have designed NAND gates by using TTL and CMOS technologies, and we have designed NOR gate by using ECL. Now we are seeing the comparison between these three logic families, TTL, CMOS and ECL. Noise immunity. If we design any gate by using the CMOS technology, this gate is capable of handling high amount of noise. So it is showing high immunity to the noise. Noise immunity of the CMOS is very high compared to the TTL and ECL. And the noise immunity that is offered by the ECL is very low. Next, fan out. CMOS, if we design a gate by using the CMOS, it is giving high fan out. More number of outputs we can connect to this CMOS gate compared to the ECL and TTL. Propagation delay. ECL is very fastest. If we design a device by using the ECL, then this device propagation delay is very low and we will get the output in very fraction of nanoseconds, less than 3 nanoseconds, because we already said this, there is no need to transistor to enter into the saturation region. That gives the additional advantage to the ECL to work fastly. ECL propagation delay is less than 3 nanoseconds. Power dissipation. Highest power dissipation is by ECL and the lowest power dissipation is by CMOS. The power consumption by the CMOS is very low, whereas the power consumption by ECL is very high. So if we are designing a circuit in which the gate should have very low power dissipation, then we obviously go with the CMOS. If we want very high fan out, we go with the CMOS. If we want low propagation delay, high speed, we will go with the ECL. Okay, if we want high noise immunity, then we can go with the CMOS. More advantages with the CMOS. That's why in nowadays fabrication also we will use the CMOS technology. But in the laboratories for the digital operations, in the laboratory ICs 7400, in the ICs we will use the TTL, that we will discuss.